What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm super excited because we're gonna be doing a full face of Dollar Tree makeup. It has been a while since I've done one of these, and honestly, when it comes to Dollar Tree, don't knock it till you try it, because I have definitely found some winners there. And sometimes they literally have like makeup that you can find in the drugstore at Dollar Tree, but then they also have like their own brands too. And some of the brands that I found today, I have never gotten the chance to try before, so I'm really, really excited. I went on a really good day. They were fully stocked and they had a lot of new stuff. So I bought a full face of makeup. Everything at my Dollar Tree is now $1.25. So it's not $1 makeup. It's $1.25 makeup, but still it's super, super affordable. We all know the pricing for makeup has gone up like crazy in the past couple of years. So let's try this stuff out and see what's good and what's not, and hopefully we find some winners. So without further ado, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already, and click the little bell right next to the subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, up first I found this. So this is a new brand. I haven't tried this from Dollar Tree yet. It's the brand Be Pure. They had a lot of different options, but the primer caught my eye. Loved the color. This is a hydrating primer serum that says it's infused with rose oil. So let's go in and try her. I know I had heard like rumblings that this is what it looks like. It does look like it's like missing some, but I think it just wasn't filled all the way to the top because it was obviously packaged already. But I had heard some rumblings that Dollar Tree was going to start to sell things that were like, you know, $5 and stuff. Like we were turning into a Five Below essentially. Everything that I got was $1.25. So there was nothing that was over that. So yeah, just wanted to note that because I knew I would get questions. Ooh, it feels nice actually. Very, very like slippery feeling. Definitely smells like rose. I do like rose scented things, so it doesn't bother me, but definitely does have a scent and feels very hydrating. Kind of feels like a hybrid between like a water almost and an oil. I feel like this lighting is making me look very red. Does that help? Maybe a little bit. Sorry, but this feels actually quite nice on the skin. And I feel like it gave me a good glow too. Fingers crossed it doesn't make me break out. I'll update the description box. I'm pre-filming this video, so you guys will probably see this like a week or so after. So by that point I should know whether or not this little baby causes me some breakouts. So check the description box. But I mean, so far upon first application, it feels nice in the skin. And it does feel a little bit tacky too, which should hopefully help to adhere the foundation to the skin. Now, foundation at Dollar Tree is always hard. The shade selection is always very, very slim. Like typically, at least at mine, they'll have like maybe 2 shades of foundation, if that. Sometimes only 1, but I was able to find this in shade medium, so I'm hoping that we can make it work. Oh wait, this is the under eye concealer. Hang on, this is what I got for the foundation. This is the concealer that I got, which is also from the Be Pure line. This is also Be Pure, but they didn't have medium in the foundation. They only had medium deep, so I'm hoping that we can make it work. It's a hydrating serum foundation, so I was hoping that it would be lighter coverage, but they only had medium deep and deep. So I grabbed the medium deep and let's try it. It does say that it has hyaluronic acid in it, which I'm very excited about. Y'all know I love hyaluronic acid. Anything that's gonna give me hydration is what I need. Just as a little squeezy tube, I'm gonna go in with a little bit and let's go in and blend. Okay, definitely a little bit dark, but I think that once we're done blending, we'll be able to make it work like with my neck, because my face is always a lot lighter than that. Yeah, I feel like we'll be able to make it work. And it's actually really glowy and pretty. It's a very light coverage, which is what I expected again from a serum foundation. Like I have some acne scarring here, which definitely like you can still see that peeking through, but it gives like a nice hydrated sort of tint to the skin. I don't hate it. All right, let's go on this side. Add a little bit more and blend on out. It's giving me like tinted moisturizer vibes, but I'm all for that. That does not bother me. I do feel like they should have marketed this as like a tinted serum, not necessarily a serum foundation, because foundation gives you the thought that, oh, it's gonna be a little bit of like fuller coverage. This is definitely not. It's very, very light, but with that being said, I do like it. Like I feel like for summer, nice hydrating light tint to the skin. You don't need anything super heavy. I think this would work great. Would obviously love to have it in more shades because I think I definitely need like a shade lighter, but we were just working with what they had. But I feel like once blended out on the skin, it does look quite nice. Okay, now for the concealer that I already showed you guys. I thought this one was the foundation. This is the Hydrating Under Eye Concealer. Same brand again, the Be Pure. I think this is the last thing I have from that brand, but this is supposed to be a Hydrating Under Eye Concealer. So let's just squeeze some out there and go in and blend. Okay, definitely Does feel hydrating on the under eyes. I would say light to medium coverage, not gonna give like a full coverage, but it has like a pretty glowy finish. It reminds me honestly very much like the foundation that we just used, which I mean it's from the same brand, so that doesn't surprise me. I feel like they go well together. They have very similar finishes, both lighter coverage, but feel really light and hydrating. So I don't dislike that. Y'all know I love me a good full coverage concealer, but not everybody wants and or needs that. So I don't mind this for lighter coverage days. Check the description box. I'll let you guys know how this lasts on my skin throughout the day. That's definitely something too that we want to take into account. So I can put that down in the description box and let you know how it lasts. But the glow is like unreal. Pretty. They did not have any powder at my Dollar Tree, so I'm just gonna go in and put the smallest amount of powder just so we can set a little bit, just so we're not glowing like a disco ball throughout the entire tutorial. I'm gonna put a little teensy bit in the T-zone too, just to mattify a little bit. Now continuing on, that'll be the only product that I use that is not Dollar Tree. Okay, now up next, I'm very excited about these. So these are jelly bronzers and jelly blushes, and these are from Rimmel, which I had never seen these, I don't think, like in, you know, at the drugstore, but obviously we know Rimmel is a drugstore brand. So I was very interested in these and checking them out. That was cool. Okay, this is what the jelly bronzer looks like. Ooh, they got this sealed on there, good. It's like a little seal. They really have this all sealed up, let me tell you. Okay, this is what it looks like on the inside. It's like, I would say about half full. Like you can see it's definitely missing a lot, which is interesting. All right, and it definitely has like a pudding type of texture almost. Let's open up the blush now and see if that one is the same way. Let me know if you guys ever saw these in store. Now that I look at them more, I'm like, maybe I did, but it was like a while back, I don't know. The shade in the blush is Berry Bounce. Okay, blush looks the same, like it's like half empty, and this is a pretty purple shade. So let's just go in and try them. Okay, let's start with the bronzer first. I'm gonna just like dip a brush in there, get a little bit. I'm kind of like putting it in the cap to like work it in there. Okay, let's just go in and see. Ooh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Ooh. No, she is not it. This bronzer is not it, unfortunately. Dang, it's just eating through the foundation. Like you can just see straight through to my skin. It's also really, I thought it was gonna be like, I don't know, just not like this. I don't even know what to do with it now. Because it just ate through the foundation, then you just have like the bronzer on the sides. This one I would say save your money. Don't get this one. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and just try and like fix it a little bit. Ooh, is that even working? I might have to go in with a little more foundation. Okay, let's just leave it at that for right now. Let me try, I'm not even gonna go in on the other side with it because this would be not a product that I would recommend, you know, even though it's cheap. Save your money. And at the Dollar Tree, you can get like an LA Colors like powder bronzer, and will probably do you a lot better than this jelly one was. I was so excited though, because it's like a cream product, you know? And in the past at Dollar Tree, I'd only ever tried powder bronzers. Let's see the blush. We still have hopes for the blush. Maybe the blush will be better. So I'm gonna go in again. You know what? Maybe, let me use my finger. Let me see if that makes a difference. Let me clean off this brush and let's use my finger. Maybe I'll be able to mold it in better into my skin with my finger. So I'm gonna just go in some of it like that, and then I'm gonna just tap it. Okay, now this one, see, now this one's gonna give me like full, okay, let me go in on the other side. I used too much because now this one's like full coverage, because I was thinking it was gonna be like the bronzer where it gave me little to no pigment. Ooh, we might be like losing this tutorial at this point. No. It's not really blending that easily. Okay, this side is doing okay, I guess. It is still also eating through that foundation though. Like you can see, right, like my freckles and stuff on my bare skin. So I don't like when cream products do that. If you're the type of person that's just gonna put a cream blush on your face and not wear any foundation, concealer, or anything like that, then this could work for you. If you're just gonna put it on your bare skin, but if you see, it's just like eating at that foundation now, it's like balling up over there. You guys, I had high hopes for these. Okay, hang on. We're gonna salvage it, we're gonna make it work. Let me figure out what I think would be best. I think I'm just gonna like soak up the excess. This is literally a paper towel that I'm using. And I'm just gonna go in with my beauty sponge. Oh, I'm sad. I'm telling you, sometimes, you know, every now and again, you're gonna get a doozy product. Obviously, these ones are no. And you know what? You would think it wouldn't be like the product that's like from Rimmel. Like we know Rimmel. They are sold at the drugstore, like whatever. So you would think it would, maybe you would get like a product like this from one of the brands we've never heard of that we don't know what to expect. I would have thought the Rimmel ones were gonna work. All right, instead of trying to take this all off, I'm trying to salvage it while we still can. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of that foundation on either side over top, blend and see if we can make it work. All right, not perfect, but not the worst. I'm gonna leave it like this right now, and we're gonna continue on to the rest of the tutorial. That stunk. because I had higher expectations, higher hopes, you know what I mean? But you win some, you lose some. Let's go on and move on to the eyes and disregard what's happening here. You know what I mean? We tried, that's why this is a first impressions. Let me test it before you do. Okay, LA Colors Brow Pencil. This one looked pretty good. You get a spool, you get a brow product. Came in a bunch of different shades too, which was shocking. Again, because like a Dollar Tree, typically you're gonna get like one shade in the range or something, but they had this in so many different shades. I got the shade Soft Brown and it says new and improved. So let's test her and see. LA Colors normally is pretty good. They're like a tried and true Dollar Tree brand. You can always find them there. And a lot of their products are quite good actually, especially for the price point. So let's see. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. Don't look too close at the complexion. Okay, spooling the brows in place. Love that we get a nice little spoolie. Now let's go in with the brow pencil. Gonna just underline my brows. Now this is one of the brow pencils that you will have to like sharpen manually. It's not like a retractable kind, but hey, for $1.25, I'll sharpen it. It's actually is looking pretty good, to be honest with you. Has good pigment, isn't super, super waxy. I feel like back in the day, when I would get brow pencils from Dollar Tree, they'd be so waxy and just make the brows look very unnatural, where that is not what I'm getting here. Just giving me good pigment, it's blending easily into the brows, like a nice little naturally filled in brow, and I like the color too. Soft brown is like a good color for me. So I like this, I think it's pretty good. For $1.25, I would absolutely use it again. All right, let's try and salvage this look now. This is a new brand that I haven't seen either at Dollar Tree. This is Les Mercier. Right there, they have this Smoky Eye palette. So I was like, ooh. Nude Smoky Favorite Essentials. So let's look at it. All right, you get 4 different shadows right here. These 3 are, you know, quite similar, to be honest with you. They're light kind of shimmers, and then we get a little bit of a darker shimmer. So I'm gonna go with the fluffy blending brush and that darker shimmer because there isn't any mattes in this palette. And I'm gonna work that into the crease. Typically I would use a matte in the crease, but we can make shimmers work in there if that's, you know, all that we're working with. So let me blend that in. We're getting pigment, and I'm gonna blend into the crease. I'm gonna bring it up into the upper crease area too a little bit. It is blending slightly patchy, but again, it was $1.25 for the eyeshadow palette. So, you know, is this gonna be as good as a $60 eyeshadow palette that you can buy at Sephora? No, probably not. But if she works, I'm gonna let y'all know, you know? And I do feel like we're getting pigment, but it is a little patchy, I will say that, unfortunately, but I'm trying. All right, let's try some of the other colors, come back and blend that a little bit more. But I've been blending for a while now. I'm gonna use a little applicator that it comes with. I'm gonna use this like pinky shimmer because these little applicators sometimes apply product really well. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. This is probably a palette better used for like all over the lid shimmer color because that's pretty. Okay, she's pigmented, she's shimmery, she's giving what she needs to give. I love it. So it might be a palette you might want to buy and combine with one of your favorite matte palettes to like get a pretty shimmer look because that is pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and use one of the lighter shades. I think I'll use this one. Pop that in the inner corner like so. Then I'm gonna use this other one and put that on the brow bone. Yeah, these are pretty shimmers. It's just they're not meant to really be used in like the crease as like a blending color. Like they came off patchy when you were blending it like that, but if you're using them as an all over the lid color, they apply fine. So you live and you learn, now we know. All right, I'm gonna go do the same thing on the other eye, apply them all over the lid. And this little applicator, sometimes we forget because we had these like when we were younger. They do apply shimmer shadows good. They kind of mimic like what your finger would and pack the shadow on nicely on the lid. So this is why we do these sorts of tutorials. Let me be the guinea pig and I can figure out how to best use these products, what's good, what's not, and how they kind of work. Now I am gonna go in with the side of this in the darker shade again. And I'm gonna just apply that to the lower lash line, just so we have some shadow down there. So I mean, overall, is it the best eyeshadow palette I've ever used? Absolutely not. For $1.25 for those shimmers, I would not say that it was bad. All right, we're gonna leave the eyes at that. All right, now the same brand had a mascara. This is their volunizing mascara, so same brand as the eyeshadow palette was. Figured, let's try the mascara too on these lashes. See how she does. Oh, some of these are so hard to open. There we go. We got it. Ooh, okay. Looks like a good brush, honestly, for like volumizing. It's short, but looks like this is gonna work. So I like it. Let's go on in and apply. Ooh, I got like a clump of it over there. Hang on. All right, applying to my lashes. Not looking too shabby. The applicator gets a little clumpy. If you can see, the mascara towards the bottom like clumps up on there. So I'm trying to like clean it off on the side of the applicator so it doesn't transfer to the lashes. But I feel like the formula itself is not half bad. You just gotta watch the applicator that you don't go in with like a big clump on your lashes, but like not terrible. I feel like everything just looks crazy with this base that I have on right now because that is looking crazy. So I hope you guys can take me seriously because this mascara really isn't bad. Like, look at those lashes, you know? All right, so I don't hate this. I feel like she did the job. She gave us volume, wasn't super clumpy. You just gotta watch out for the wand that it's not gonna transfer those big clumps onto your lashes. But if you do that, it actually works pretty well. Now, last but certainly not least, we have a little lippy. So this is from LA Colors. It's a lip duo. So you get a lipstick and a lip gloss. So I thought, okay, for $1.25, that's a pretty good price. So I got mine in the shade Twinkle. It's like a pink. I have a little lip oil on, so I'm gonna just take that off. All right, let's go in with the lipstick first. She's looking bright. She's giving Barbie. Ooh, ooh, I just touched my nose with that. Smells like bubblegum. It literally smells exactly how it looks. Looks like bubblegum, smells like bubblegum. Where was this lip color on Halloween? I was Barbie for Halloween. I would have loved to have this lip color. It would have been perfect for that. This is not, you know, a lip color that I personally am gonna wear every single day. But if you want something bright and fun, this is cute. And then there's the little gloss to top it off with. Let's go in with that. Gloss has the same scent, like bubblegum. All right. That is it. All right, you guys, here is the final look. Like I said, we had some trials and tribulations in this video. Not everything is gonna work, but some of these products on their own really did work great. I say my favorites are probably the serum. I thought this felt really nice on the skin. Like I said, I will update you if it breaks me out, but upon first application, I really liked it. I also really liked the brow pencil. Thought that worked great. And some of the other products were pretty good too. We just had to figure out how to best use them. The only ones that I would say like absolutely not save your money are the jelly bronzer and blush. Those to me were just a no. Kind of took over the whole makeup look, but we had some good finds. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.